Hi there! This week we're going to be talking about how you can connect to the internet and not have any website load. My name is Steve and this is TQA Weekly, and networking can be very complicated, and the internet is nothing more than a giant complicated mess of interconnected webs of networks connected together most of the time. And we are currently aware that places like Russia are completely capable of turning everything off and disconnecting themselves from the world. However, they are not first. You also have China and North Korea that were already capable of doing this. And it would be hard to argue that these would be the only places in the world capable of doing so. Just about every country that has massive censorship problems has made themselves able to do this in one way or another. So we know that it is possible for websites in data centers in those countries to just spontaneously disappear from the internet, and there is nothing that your personal ISP can do about it. Your ISP is responsible to have your wireless and your wired, provided the devices are provided by them, connect to their network, and then from their network out to their public utility of the internet. And that's it. Everything else is just gravy. So that is why you can connect to the internet and not have a single website load. But what are the reasons that websites won't particularly load? So if we're looking at whether we're talking about individual companies or servers or even data centers, we're talking about places where their connections have been significantly slowed down, cut off, or even physically damaged. To deal with this, many big companies have data centers in multiple geographic locations and in multiple buildings with multiple sets of power, as well as multiple different sets of internet connections to basically prevent this from happening. However, even with everything, recently in the last 6 months we had Facebook do a big oops on their own domain name servers and their information and basically take themselves off the internet. So even if you have everything connected, all the hardware working and all that, if domain name server entries are not correct, that can also take a website off the internet completely. So you can be disconnected from a website for hardware reasons, for power reasons, for failure to pay their bills, as well as for stupid oopses from companies who do not check twice what they are loading onto the internet before they hit save. So these are some of the reasons why it is possible for you to be able to connect to the internet and not load all websites or certain websites. It just happens, and that's just the way it is. So if you are ever in one of these countries that can disconnect you from the internet and you're still watching this video for some reason, this is why you're able to connect to the internet and not have some of your favorite websites load. It's probably just blocked or disconnected. So, like this episode if you like it, dislike it if you didn't, share with those who think can benefit from this, and don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any questions, comments, suggestions for topics, email me at ask@tqaweekly.com or go to my website, tqaweekly.com, where you can see the show notes on this episode, past others, find other ways of subscribing, and of course use the contact form to email me directly. And if you want to see me play video games, I play every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm currently playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I am almost at power level 300, and we'll have fun seeing everyone else scurry around for their lives. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.